What's up, dudes and dudes to the internet? My name's Seth, and we are back again with some more Trove, and today we're going to be talking about the Renewus 2018 event. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. I don't think it means anything, but who cares what it's called, because you're going to end up getting these free wings from actually completing the quest. I don't know what's wrong with the video effects on my wings right now, where it's got that one stream coming out of my foot, because it wasn't doing that earlier, dude. But then you're also gonna notice that for some weird reason, these wings kind of come out of your hips rather than actually coming out of your character's normal wing placement. But you don't care about that. You just care about the event itself and how you actually complete it, because there's a lot of parts of this quest that are confusing, to say the least. They're not confusing for any other reason than the description of the quest is very, very weird. So without further ado, let's hop over to the hub. And before we get started, I would personally appreciate if you would hit that like button. Helps the video out, show up in searches and stuff like that. And without further ado, kill 20 pitcher plants in Feywilds. So the pitcher plants already confused like a lot of people. First of all, Feywilds is just going to be U1, and it's going to be, I'm going to insert some footage, it's going to be the Licorice Lasher or the green garbage can looking plant enemies in the Feywilds. Those are going to be the enemies you're looking for, and it's important to note that you actually can get a cursed skull that does generate them, so you can kind of do the same method that you do for adventurine farming, where you just blast a hole or make a wall or somewhere that you get far enough away that you can activate the cursed skulls, kill 3 plants at once, and then the cursed skulls resets. Be careful of other players though, because usually they'll just go in there and ruin it because they don't exactly know. Out of that, you're going to end up getting 10 chaos chests, which is pretty good. And then I almost got tricked by this because I thought it said craft 1,000 bombs, but in fact it says destroy 1,000 blocks. That's easy for anybody, not only if you have a dragon, but if you have bombs in your inventory, you just throw them around like a crazy person. You're gonna get 5 hearts of darkness for that. And then you have to kill robo spiders in the Neon City. So Neon City, of course, is going to end up being in U3 and higher. So just go to U3 so that you see nothing but the Neon City. The spider enemies themselves are going to be a little bit tricky to find just because the enemies are kind of sporadic. I didn't end up finding a cursed skull that had any of the spiders while I was completing this event. But if I recall, I'm pretty sure that there is a Kill 30 enemy dungeon that has generated the neon spiders as like the Kill 30 enemies. So if you can find that dungeon, go and do that, because that's just going to be real easy to end up getting the amount that you need. You're going to end up getting 1 Despoiled Divinity from that, which is pretty cool that we actually get a spoiled divinity. Like that's actually not too bad. They should give more of those out in events. And then complete 25 3-star dungeons. That one's very time consuming, not necessarily difficult. Just head on over to the Shadow Tower, because the Shadow Tower is going to allow you, like every dungeon that you complete in the Shadow Tower is going to actually count as a 3-star dungeon. I would actually recommend you go to the Hydra boss, because the Hydra has 3 arenas in a row before the boss, and instead of dungeons. And then on top of that, you're also going to be able to grind up your gameplay badge for killing the, not loyalty, for killing the Hydra. So whether you're doing it on normal, hard, or ultra, although soloing it on ultra is just not recommended at all. You're gonna get 3 empowered gem boxes from that. Hi Luck Moon, I know you're talking to me, I'm sorry dude. And then kill lava beetles in Dragonfire Peaks. So Dragonfire Peaks is going to end up being in U5 and higher, and these beetle enemies, they're not difficult to find. You can find them out in the biome. They have video effects coming out of them, so they're pretty easy to spot from a distance. Not to mention they're just a beetle, so it's really easy to see them. This is another dungeon that once again you can end up actually activating a cursed skull, killing a bunch of the beetles, pulling away, kill a bunch of the beetles, pull away, and just rinse and repeat, and then you're gonna get yourself some very easy diamond dragonite. And then this is probably the worst part of the entire quest. Like seriously, I don't know what is with this part of it, where you have to complete 10 challenges. Now, you don't actually have to complete every, like, 10 hourly challenges. Oh goodness gracious, no, you don't have to, you don't have to wait 10 hours to complete this quest. At the minimum, you're gonna have to wait 3 hours in total, because when you go and do dragon challenges, when you go and do, you know, the races or the coin collection game and stuff like that, you're gonna be able to get I think you can get 4 points from coin collection and races, and then I think it's like 3 points from dragon challenges or something like that, if I recall. It's been a million years since I actually did dragon challenges, so you'll have to forgive me for this one if I actually got that wrong. But in either case, 4, 8, 9, 10, right? So you can pretty much get it done in two challenges, and then you're going to end up getting a contained chaos spark, which is going to be the item that you use to randomize a stat on a gem. And then, oh, I didn't even get a screenshot of the last part of this quest. Give me 2 seconds here. Okay, so kill 200 enemies, and that's going to end up giving you these wings. That's pretty much the last part of the quest. So all you gotta do to kill 200 enemies is you just head on over to a kill 30 enemy dungeon. Maybe you want to grind your adventurine at the same time that you're grinding these enemies, but honestly speaking, it's gonna be really, really easy to do. You can, of course, go through shadow towers all the way up to a shadow pinata boss, but I personally would recommend that you stick with a kill 30 enemies, because chances are you're going to end up finding that a lot faster than it takes to get to the boss. Not that it takes a long time to get to the Shadow Tower boss, even on normal mode or anything like that. It's just the fact that there's so much lag involved in loading times that I personally say it would be better to go for the kill 30 enemies, but that's just my 2 cents towards it. And then the wings themselves, I mean, it's pretty cool that we got some free wings out of this. I don't know why they're all broken for me right now, but generally speaking, these wings are a broken mess. Like, I guess what do you expect for free wings, but I was expecting them to put a little bit more effort into it. The wings are still pretty cool. I don't mean to be hating on it or anything like that. Like, I do actually like them. But as far as I'm saying about the effort, is it just me, or are these wings, like, take a good long look at this. I'm gonna try and, okay, I gotta get out of here because for some reason people love standing inside me instead of beside me. I don't know what that's about. Like, seriously, why? If you're trying to, like, get in a video, you stand beside me, otherwise I'm just going to end up leaving. But anyways, I'm just going to stand here for a few seconds so that we can see the video effects of this. And then let's get ourselves the Super Snowfist Yada thing. And now we look at this thing right here. Now, is it just me? Maybe I'm crazy about this one. But are these the same video, like, are these the same wings? Granted, they ended up changing the confetti for sparks, and then they kind of closed the gap between the wings and sped up the video effects on the fireworks wings, but generally they just look really, really similar to me. Maybe if I put them, like, I'm gonna put them side by side in the footage, maybe I'll get to see it in editing and be like, oh, that's just nothing alike it at all. But either way, still very cool wings. I wish the video effects on my right wing weren't all messed up. I don't know what happened with that. For those of you wondering, this is actually a Mastery Pegasus, but either way, very, very cool that we ended up getting some free wings out of it. And honestly speaking, outside of the challenge that you have to do every hour, like, that's absolutely stupid, I still would argue that this is probably one of the better events that we've actually had in Trove for quite some time, just because of the fact that we've gotten quite a few really good resources out of it for really, really cheap. The gem stat reroller, though, that one, just in closing on this video, I would say is a little bit of a ripoff, and kind of makes me feel like the devs really do actually think that rerolling your gems is something really coveted, which it would actually be something really, really good. Like, that would actually be a fantastic in-game reward, if not for the fact that we randomize a gem to a completely random stat rather than changing it into the stat that we want, right? Like, I still think that that would be so much better. Man, all these people, like, I really should go to Do Not Disturb when I'm recording, but I never do. I don't know why. In either case, that's already it, everybody. So thank you so much for watching. Very much appreciate you tuning into today's video, and just the support that I've been getting on the recent videos has been absolutely amazing, welcoming in 2018. And I think that's awesome that we got this event that ended up giving us a free pair of wings. Like, even if they're kind of broken, and I mean, we're probably not gonna end up using them further than a month, I still think that they are actually really, really cool wings, dude. Like, I like the fact that we got free wings from an event. Like, that's great, and I wish that they would do more things like this for events. Do not disturb. Go away, Luck Moon. I'm in hide mode. In either case, don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. That's also going to build up loyalty points to my merch store. Links are in the description for that, where you can buy this shirt and a bunch of other stuff for 2018. Got a new shirt idea on the way, and just trying to contact my shirt designer, but he takes 5 years to respond to me for some reason. Our emails are all like broken and stuff. But if you want to go the extra mile, you can donate to me for absolutely free with Gawkbox. Check links in the description for that. Be warned, it doesn't work for everybody in Europe. Sayonara and stay epic, everybody.